Hi everyone, we are here today with Simone Luciani to talk about the development of Beyond the Horizon. So, first of all, Simone, tell us more about your role in Cranio Creations now.
In Cranio, I'm lead developer, so I keep the contact with all the designers that show me the game, and we evaluate the game and decide with all the international team if the game is really interesting. And then we start when we find a game that we like, we start to develop and fine tuning and add idea from a few months to years in the most complex development.
And in particular, regarding Beyond the Horizon, when and how the development starts, where the idea comes from?
We received from Riddle a game, a prototype that is a new version of the Beyond the Sun. I love Beyond the Sun, so we are really interested in a new game that uses similar mechanics. It's involved the original design with other three designers. We receive the prototype, test, find some problem in some new mechanics. So we start developing for several months and we test the game, adapt the new mechanics to the final product.
And which are the main difference we can say in between the Beyond the Sun game and the Beyond the Horizon game?
It used the same core mechanics, so the same action selection mechanics, but explored the game in a different way with more complex mechanics, so it's a little bit less streamlined than Beyond the Sun, but it has more options. So it has two different kind of units, so you can have military units and explorer units. You have a map that you develop during the game, so you start with an X and then explore more and more during the game. And in addition to that, you have an additional track that you can unlock during the game, so it's not only two track to develop during the game, but you have more options.
So, for those who already played Beyond the Horizon, let's go a little bit more into the different mechanics. So, basically, I've been talking about the map, and it's a big difference from the other game. And so, basically, in the map, you are going to explore and you reveal the map step by step. So, can you tell us more about this choice to make the map something that you discovered during the game?
We decide to reduce a little bit the direct interaction with the player and use interaction that is a little bit more complex with a positive and negative interaction. So each time you explore the map, you create opportunity for the other player and for you. So it's good for you to explore, and all the people are happy to reveal new acts and get stuff from the exploration. But also you need to keep an eye on what the other player explore. And also the village and the cities create opportunity. If you found a village, you are really happy because you get interesting bonus, but also you open the opportunity for another player, or also for you, to found a city and give to the player the opportunity to have more points and more strategic option.
So basically, you change the focus on the interaction from technologies to the interaction in the map. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's true. We change the way that people interact because it's still both of game have interaction on the map, but in Beyond the Sun it's more simple and direct interaction. So you have a majority fight for very few locations. In Beyond the Horizon you have an opportunity interaction because you need to find the village in the right moment and possibly steal an opportunity to another player, or use the village they found to have the opportunity from the city. So it's more tactical and reaction option interaction.
Okay. So and instead speaking about asymmetrical power, here as well you made a big change because basically each of the players starts with different abilities, and how this idea comes out to change the asymmetrical power from something that you build during the game to something that you start with?
The asymmetrical power is something that we are doing development, and we like to have to explore a different use of asymmetric power. In this game, we like to have an asymmetric power that you can develop, so you can focus more or less on this aspect, because the starting power is not super strong. It doesn't have a game breaker of the game like other game, but you can develop during the game if you like. You can explore, and it's really integrated with the third line of technology. So you can push new abilities, and also we like to give the player a direction. So each time you play, you have 8 different possibilities to explore the strategy of the game.
Can we say that this asymmetrical power is something like Simone Luciani's touch in the game? Because we found this type of asymmetrical power in some of your well-known game like Barrage, but also in Lorenzo you have Leader. So every time you change, you give this.
I like so much to explore from my games, also from other design like Terra Mystica. I love the idea of have each time a different fight, a different game to explore and solve. So I have the idea to put some asymmetric, also because I love the expansion of Beyond the Sun that use some asymmetric element in the game. So I like to explore this direction. I share the idea with the designer, and then we develop and test together the faction, the government.
So they enjoy this idea of giving the opportunity of exploring different aspect of the game every time that you.
That's true. They are really happy about the idea, and really happy to explore this direction. Yeah.
So how was it to collaborate with this group of authors?
Oh, it's really fun because it's 4 different people. So it's at the beginning I think it's super complex to work with in 5 on a game, but usually I speak only with one of them. They gather all the feedback from the group, and so I'm able to speak with a single person that gather all the feedback from the group. So it's super easy. They are really enthusiastic. They give a lot of ideas, and we interact in a really good way and really fast way.
Oh, cool. So thank you very much for this talk about Beyond the Horizon, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.